loved the statistics. She was like, just so we're clear, guys, don't feel pity for any of these men, because some of them were themselves bad people. We're just talking about suicide rates. Suicide rates does not mean all of them immediately had access to mental health, but even some of them did. Some of them did have access to mental therapy services, and they still ended up going, you know what, I'll just cut this.
So right there is the reason that I don't give a shit. They do have access to mental health, and because men meet therapy, only pussies get therapy,
And then women are often denied therapy because they're just over emotional.
right?
Anyone else?
We emerge from Red Mountain's shadow. You should feel honored.
My
to
magic
witness
will
it.
destroy you.
Kindle the fires of Red Mountain. The mountain weeps its fiery tears for us. Tears of joy. Red Mountain, bathe us in your flames.
Hey, hush!
I'm mad that those iron walls, no, they die. I'm officially angered, and it's time to leave. Because there's no iron column. I can't go in that building. Even though that building looks like a large building, I should be able to go into. Fuck this. It looks like this might be a nice little back alley. Maybe. Some of the worst architecture I've ever seen, but I'm going to look past it for the sake of absurdity. depths of the Forgotten Wastes.
I was specifically told we would find fucking iron here.
Yeah. And it looks like this place, big place that leads into another dungeon. You see that? Here's where we are now, and then it leads out into a branch. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out. I had no idea the dungeon could just keep going like this.
Like totally, let's come back some other time.
Right. I appreciate that about it.
Baby, baby, can you come sit by me? Come sit right here.
And I can't call my horse, even though this place is big enough that I feel like the horse is justified. It's not necessarily inside or anything, right? Click.
Status, baby.
This will be something a little bit abnormal. We're going to be paying your 6-month salary in advance, up front in cash. That is very weird. Why would you do that? Shut up, Alan. Do you want to get paid or not? Yeah, I do. Remember, this will be your salary for the next 6 months. You will not be getting paid for the following 6 months. So, just be very sure that you keep your money safe. Sorry, really, my money? I didn't get it. No, yeah, you did. No, I don't have it. I see it. Are you calling me a liar, Adam? I'm just saying, maybe I... Yeah, that's right. It's your problem.
Time to bring the lightning! I love it when you do that.
I get a hard time throwing too, don't worry. I do. I'm just as bad as you guys. No, Rowan likes you, Ellie. You're easily his favorite. Watch. Oh, did you just drop that pen? Did you just drop company property? Oh, that's coming out of your hand. Sugar.
That.
Just psycho. Front. Even Bayla's like...
Bet they weren't expecting that.
Exactly. There's only 2 directions, and I keep like, I'm down for that. I'm down for you. My big sister. Like, I know I fight you a lot, but...
I'm gonna show off a little. Weird day.
beautiful butch cats.
How many levels of reception are we? With it?
Thankfully, this was the first layer, and it seemed to just keep going, because we found that one cave and then that other ruined temple that seemed to also just keep going. I was like, wow. And someone was saying that the developers are thinking of adding new missions and new dungeons to all of the zones once again, just in case some of the 5% of players were like, oh, I've done absolutely everything. It's like, well, how? How have you done everything? How have you done everything?
Where is Galen?
Galen is basically the tiny island above High Isle, but unfortunately you don't have access to that. But you do have 3,000 crowns, so you can purchase Galen.
Do you have Galen?
I do.
So we can either go to Galen.
Hey, Ben, leave Sugar alone. She's trying to sleep, which is what I've been going for this whole fucking time. You go.
Sit. Sit. Hey, 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 sit. Sit, good girl. Sit. Stop. What is wrong with you? Gentle, stop it.
Well,
Where did you say we're going to take it?
oh, it's in DLC section. R1 over and over until you find the DLC zones. No, press the R1 button and keep going until you go into the DLC section. There we go. Now, you could get Deadlands, but that's not particularly helpful for what we were looking at. You said Galen had iron golems?
It says the High Isle and Galen.
Because if it says High Isle has it too, then we don't have to purchase Galen.
Okay. We have High Isle?
Yes.
Alright, let's go to High Isle.
Alright. Hey, who's fucking popping and popping? Pop. It's her tail that I'm really worried about. Hey, Bam.
You guys go outside.
Hey, baby.
Outside.
Outside.
please.
Outside. Outside.
Outside, baby.
Outside. Outside.
Outside. Outside. So where is High Isle?
High Isle is to the south and to the west. That island there. Yep. Now, technically, those are two islands. They call it High Isle, but it's High Isle and Aminos. Which is weird, and I was like, why is that one DLC and then Galen is another DLC
So
separate?
probably this volcanic vent thing.
Oh, those have iron domes?
At volcanic vents on High Isle.
Good. Good.
So fast travel to me.
I'll have to wait for you to get there.
I said fast travel to me.
You just don't get just don't get it. And it's like, you just send a message to me, just North Korea.
Oh, you guys were talking earlier. Oh, well, I said that while you guys were arguing upstairs, if there were any Sandra's countries.
Oh, yep, North Korea.
And arguably, I would say that they're not a Sandra's country. They are fighting for equal rights for women. And they've introduced the 4B movement. Until they have equal rights for women, they've decided they're not going to marry men, they're not going to be housewives, they're not going to bear children until they have equal rights. So arguably, that's still just feminism.
It was weird to me because the statistics showed that it was Sweden and Switzerland and Germany that were the top countries with the most misinterests. And
So-
once again, I think you're right. They were once again disparaging feminism and saying feminists were misinterests and didn't actually review anyone.
Switzerland thing was weird because I guess Switzerland introduced a large population of Muslim culture recently, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So there's a lot of hard, like Dad talks about having an open mind, and the Muslim religion is so peaceful and no, it's not.
I heard that that was propaganda being dribbled out by Nazis.
Don't get me wrong, population's super
Hey.
blonde.
No. No.
But again, these are women being attacked by Muslim men because they dare to walk around after 8 o'clock at night.
I know, but they were saying that they were going unpunished, and they weren't. These were also a very small outlier of men that were falling back on their religion as a scapegoat. And they were also still denounced by both the community and the actual country of origin they came from. They said the same thing about the Michigan or Minnesota refugees that were brought in there. All lies. There wasn't any evidence stating that women were getting raped.
No, but being harassed and attacked.
No, they were saying they were getting raped, which wasn't true. And then they said they were getting harassed, which was not true. But there were white Nazis that were raping and attacking them. And that then one of the rapists said that they're raping our women, which again was not true. And on that same statistic for country with the most misinterests, Russia came in the top 4. No, it's not. It's a Soul Razor Knight. It's not it. Unfortunately, the volcanic vents you're talking about only activate at certain times of the day. So we might have to wait there for many hours. It's a volcanic vent. It's like a space with burnt ground. Like a zit, essentially. That isn't a volcano. It's like an ingrown hairs. why, guys. I think I know what I'm talking about, and here's why. So, like, when you were in school, and it just starts coming up. All I'm looking for is a boyfriend, free girlfriend. And if that no good hussy wanna talk smack, I'll give her a good smack and yeah, good job, father. That's why you're Christopher Chan. I hate winning. Sindri is a very
You're brave, reaching in there like that.
Don't worry, father. I will kill all of them and Yasuke. Glad you brought up Yasuke, Chan. This reminds me of a song. Show tune. Now that's historical revisionism. Alexander Hamilton was not a white no one knows. Guess they like him black, I suppose.
We could watch that. We can,
Yeah, Hamilton, yes. I got to be in the Hamilton play. Or no, wait, that's right. I would have, but I got to go to Hollywood instead, which was much better. I would have rather gone to Hollywood.
that was with us.
Yeah, with you. It was a disaster. It was going to be one night of great choir concert, choir singing, and then the best hits from that concert would be played during the Hamilton play, which was a nightmare, and it was being choreographed, and she wasn't going to be there either, so I was like, well, if she's not going to be there. And then she had the nerve to be like, Dylan, I heard that you weren't there at the play.
You weren't there.
And I was like, really? And thankfully half the class backed me up too. Was like, Miss Mons, that doesn't count. And she's like, well, the difference is I told you that I wasn't gonna be there. And that is true. I did not tell them 2 weeks in advance. Which I guess I should have. But she was fucking Hawaiian. I know. I'm not taking no shit with
Why?
that.
Why do you say things like that?
What am I just gonna fucking drink coconut or whatever? I'm sorry. Okay, maybe some men. Okay, maybe most men. Okay, pretty much all of them. Let's overgeneralize about them.
You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Statistically, how many men, if they knew they wouldn't get caught, fucked before?
Oh, we're talking straight like really now.
Yeah. So like, because I saw a meme earlier today, and I don't know what the movie was from, but essentially this woman wasn't a nurse in older times, and she was responsible for mummifying and she said, bind their legs tight because you cannot trust them with men. And she's talking about even in the olden days, you couldn't leave. They know you can't leave fucking corpses of women with men.
TikTok a pillar of information.
Well, people are just making up outlandish stories now. So like, oh, woman killed a bunch
Yeah.
of dudes.
It's classic grifter. You just remember that, Mother. You remember what a grifter is. A grifter is someone who knows they're going to get a massive following by doing this outlandishly dog whistle biased shit. Like misandry, like saying feminism is bad. And I love watching them on YouTube because they'll go out of their way to Google something and they're trying to search for something that only identifies with their viewpoint. They will intentionally scroll past the things that blatantly say, yes, 95% of rapes are caused by men. They'll just scroll past that and scroll past as many articles as possible until they find one that
No one appreciates
almost
the forest on
sounds
their
like
own.
it's agreeing
I know
with
these
them,
merchants.
but if
They'll
you
take all
actually
they
read
can and
closely,
leave the land
it
to
says
us.
that men are still the perpetrators of all assaults. And they still get massive views by idiot, misogynist men on YouTube and on Twitter that are just like, yeah, see, women don't know. I'm glad to see Neckbeard here gets it. He's a pillar of information. Thank you, Metatron. I don't trust him. He's a communist historian. Oh, I don't trust historians. I only trust idiot YouTubers with no factual basis. Communist mean he's less likely to be idealist with American values? Like, are you saying America is communist? Like, no, I'm not. Why does him being communist make him weak to American views? Like, okay, that's a really good question, and I can't answer it right now, but that's not what we're talking about.
Like, I would love to just, for the sake of agreement, but I feel like we've been
Let's generalize about that. Let's generalize about that. Because all 3.6 billion memories have been saved. Let's generalize about that. Let's generalize about that. I have sons. Your sons are gonna rape little girls. Maybe next time you don't have to wait. No children, shame women and sons. Why are you there? You have no right to be here. This is Tracy. Part that I'm not going to threaten you with. Which is weird that this is Breton Island because it's right next to Somerset. It should be high up here. Doing like the Israel thing right now.
You want to die?
Let's generalize about men. Let's generalize.
keep the copyright claim.
That's why I haven't just turned it on too. I'm just humming it. I swear they would. one thing Brendan and I were proud of, that we parodied So You're Saying That You Don't Got Rhythm, and it was still like, no, this is it's like, what? Yeah, I don't know how you did it, but you got Phineas to sing. Rhythm. But listen, what's your rhythm right there? That stamp in that rhythm, you got a real nice rhythm. Sounds to me like you got rhythm. I have no idea which riff is about. I got rhythm. What happened to me was rhythm. But I have to be a millionaire. Got a sweet rhythm going on here. Keep saying rhythm. So that's all it takes to make a brain rot. I swear, you just repeat and rate and repeat. Nothing. I think rinse is the Scandinavian term for it. No, fourth wave feminism is not, once again, just a bunch of right-wingers spouting it out. Even my information is absolute.
It's weird now, they're on the fifth wave.
I think they're just gonna keep going and going, and they're just gonna keep being like, okay, this new wave is misery. This new one has to be the misery wave. What? And apparently it's just like the
Nicely
generation
done.
of modern feminism. This is the fifth generation of feminist activists.
Eventually, they're going to circle around to a wave of feminism that focuses on the matriarchy.
And in that respect, is that technically misandry? I feel like it's not. Right? Because I don't count the patriarchy. I mean, don't get me wrong, the patriarchy we have right now is misogynist. But that doesn't mean it should be. That doesn't mean it could always be.
Like, literally, patriarchy is the man is the head.
Right.
And the matriarchy is the woman is the head. And the child is those who are the mothers.
Now, on paper, neither of those seem generally sexist. I mean,
Well-
it actually does, but we're just looking at systemic, actual prejudice.
Nothing with your
toward
head.
them. In which case, I'd like to think the patriarchy would not be misogynist if it was handled properly. But it absolutely is. In the same way, misandry, or a matriarchy would not be misandrous. Or maybe it would, but I feel like it would.
I feel like the men are going to think it's that way because they're no longer sensitive.
Exactly. Now they're gonna feel like they're the minority. They're the disparaged. And well, you can't. We can't
This
do
is
this.
gonna be fun.
We should probably go to bed.
I was trying to go to this way.
What way is trying to go?
No sheep,
No Oblan, no idea where to start. Excellent.
I wish this was Assassin's Creed so bad. You could just scale a mountain. I could go around the path and take my horse up there, or I could just climb. Which is insane, by the way. Which one would you rather climb on? Desert rock face that's probably hot to the touch, or a Scandinavian mountain that's like sharp and frozen. A round, somewhat grippable but very hot mountain, or absolutely frozen ice shard of a glacier. Right? At least I could maybe keep my hand on it. No, I can't really get around this. Are you sure? I don't even know why they had this route. Yeah, I knew that. I was hoping there was some rock to grab, but
If you'll just listen, my plan will work, I promise you. I don't belong on this island.
Harassed, though?
yeah.
We'll be dashed against the rocks before we make it 100 yards.
Actually, I think this is the way shrine. I discovered it. Look at your map. Yep. I did. I swung around and died there. Troubles me. Hopefully it'll bring you over. I don't know how you can possibly get over. It must be from like the south here. I just moved south because apparently this is the place you had to go to get your organic food. Which made sense. So I was like, well, there should be multiple ways to do something about it. Like, I hate options where it's like, no, you have to go this way. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is. It's a very special enemy, it seems, that needs to appear under very specific circumstances. What other rewards are available? Find 2 jewel stones. Consume 3 foods.
What are stone arches?
Those are in Cyrodiil. Okay, apparently players and monsters in the Imperial City specifically. Which I do enjoy doing. I do like the Cyrodiil and Imperial City stuff, despite the fucking player violence. Most of the time you don't interact with players. But the few times you do, it will be annoying. I just remember once I was trying to attack a level 2000 character, and they literally just stopped what they were doing and just let me attack them with all of my might, and their health didn't even budge. And it was just like, okay.
I see now. I understand.
He's like, it's okay, bro, you can go, we don't have to fight."
Drones
I
are
was
for
like, "Thanks,
fools."
man." As
This
cool.
is true
You
power.
just enjoy capturing this point then.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
We could fight scared.
We want to fight this bit as well.
Yeah,
We can reshape these islands with the strength of these stones.
Let's turn.
Be vigilant. That Lord
Very
may send
interesting
more
location. I don't know. Okay, wait, I found it. Oh my god. It's a path that is so annoying to see because it looks like little patches of earth missing from the forest. But I think I found the path.
Keep searching. There may be more geodes hidden below.
It's actually right here. So why do they have nets here? What are these nets purpose? One time I reached into a sack like that and found I don't care. Found 5 frogs. in
Looks
a
like
sack.
it's your lucky day.
Look, if you didn't know there were frogs in there, I don't know what to tell you. My life.
Did she go?
My sister.
See.
Magister Erin never let me watch him do this. It's so interesting.
Here, right? Okay. There it is. Interesting little refuge. They could have made this just a little dungeon. They were like,
Speaking of,
just a big cave.
pick up shit that you
Which I do appreciate. I do miss being able to steal from the Thieves Guild. And I get, like, you shouldn't be able to steal, like, everything, but...
I miss the obsidian bow.
The Obsidian, though.
Yeah, there
What is she thinking? No one gets off this island.
Blacksmith Station, whatever, he had this obsidian bow on there. And it was like he always watched it, but every once in a while he'd turn his back and he had this one tiny opportunity to steal it.
That one moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something. Try to play it.
Huh?
See if that brings me to
Hopefully it'll be like, no.
here. Okay, stop it. Stop it.
Fucking bang. Watch. Check them out. You're either gonna go here
I hope I end the town.
or here. Here,
South.
here.
That's where I want to end up, the south.
Ah, no.
But yeah, it's okay.
That would be great. Ah. Fucking name. Well, yeah, but we're trying back to Dawn Mountain. Yep. That is the real town. The city. Big city. The big city nights. You keep me running.
Oh. Good night.
No, we're not done yet.
So we did not find any astronauts.
People just started liking my comments about hating women. Pussy Pressure 69 says, thanks, bro. Those bitches need to be put in place. Pussy Pressure, I see you, bro, and I hear you. But you feel me. And thanks for the $50 donation. For that, you get a fag on. Shout out to my homies locked up in pen breakers. Oh shit. Tell me my homies made it out. It's okay, guys. We were just moved to San Quentin.
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
All I want is for my
There was a
boys to
storm
have
off the
a chance
coast.
to
Perhaps
run.
it delayed the ships.
And if they're with their own kind.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired
That's
me
the
for,
point of
Lord
the voice
Picardo.
process, yeah. You can't flip those.
I could use your
Protection,
help.
Your Honor. From them. And yeah, I mean, Susan. I hate this all the way down here. It's like, sorry, you gotta get your feet wet. I know, I know. Like, come on. You cannot do it. Some call us outlaws. I prefer entrepreneur. These things always make me executes a slave. These things always make me hungry. Don't worry, boys. Look at me. I was a slave, and I worked my way up to captain. I'm not sure you guys can, but I just want you to know you
unless-
could. I didn't think you'd have the stomach for betrayal, Cougar.
Even the merchants are...
Weak, cowardly, and useless. Yep, sounds just like me.
My advice for when the Earth...
I don't care what you're pointing at, bro. I don't care. You're like, wait a minute. You see, mansplaining isn't just about...
The sun?
Just full sentence, the sun.